recording test number 2 for today. If I'm correct now, there should be just my voice and no game sound. Let's check in a moment. Just make some game sound before, so we can actually check. And that's it. Okay, sound card is being really dirty, as it seems I have the choice between game sound, XOR my voice, but not both. But I'll just make some game sound and talk, and then I'll see. And kill some squid. And in fact, let's stop in just a moment, just need to get back to my house. And stop. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of my Feed the Beast Let's Play. It's been a long wait for you guys because first I had some exams, then I had to add 4 books, then we were moving, and yeah, at the time of this recording we actually don't have internet, so I'll probably record the next episode already and post them both in short sequence. And yeah, I did have time to do a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to give you a quick overview of that. First, as you can see, my back room has changed quite a bit. I've now got a whole load of barrels, I haven't bothered counting them. And yeah, lots of stuff. I've changed my setup. As you see, I've got a crap load of cobblestones because I set up this little machine here. It's basically a cobblestone generator in a block. As you can see, you can also make stone, which is a tiny bit of lava and 1 bucket of water each. You can also make obsidian, which just uses 1 bucket of water and 1 bucket of lava. Then you may see this pipe coming in. Well, that's from outside, and it's from this monstrosity. What's that? Well, maybe you can guess, but probably not. It's a tree farm using a turtle. I wrote a program quite a while ago actually that would farm just those fir trees, which is why I was glad that I started in a biome that had them. They are great to farm because they drop a lot of saplings and a lot of wood, and you still need only 4 saplings to grow this huge tree. And this platform is just for collecting all the saplings that fall down. And I'm also going to show you my mines. This is just another entrance to those mines. So my mines. If we go down here, we've got my farms, which are also changed up. You see I've got barrels, I've got an automated cactus farm, I've got a flax farm, and I've got a semi-automated sugarcane farm, or actually not automated at all. And now to my mines. You go down here, and there are 2 ways down. I put quick drops on both. This is my old mines. As you can see, I've got a quick drop, and I fail at getting out of those actually. I did want to start a new mine here, but then I didn't. This is one of my mines. It's not very big. Well, let's in fact go down. This is where there was this huge lake. I think this should lead to my other. Yes, it does. This is my other mine. As you can see, it's quite huge, and I have to be careful here because there is a huge ravine full of lava. I actually cheated a bit. I went into cheat mode with NEI and built myself a small X-ray device, and I saw that this actually stretches very far. So yeah, let's just go back and then back up, and I'll meet you guys up there. So I'm up in a small shelter I built myself. The roof looks weird, I'll show you why in a moment. But this, as you can see, is just a little shelter that you could see from a while ago, from over there. Now, what's this? Well, it was supposed to be something where you could do this. But, well, this time it worked, but usually it doesn't. But usually this... Damn! Just when I wanted to show it not working, it works. Funny, isn't it? Okay, so usually you'd walk like this, and you'd walk like right over the edge between two holes, and you wouldn't even get through. I did find a better method using tripwire, but I'm just not going to build that yet. This episode we are going to build a new house, because as you could see, the room over there is getting a bit, no actually a lot, very cramped. There's like no space for anything. Here this piping goes down into my farm space actually. I had to put this into the floor just so I could reach with all the piping. And my storage is also pretty much a nightmare. So I shall build a new house. Now, as I also have no skill at building fancy houses, I'll do the same thing Direwolf 20 always does. I'll build a 9x9, or actually lots of them. Okay, it won't be all 9x9s, but still. As you can see here, I've got a load of stone bricks. So I'll just grab a few, go lay out my first 9x9, show that, and then build it and show the result. Okay, then see you in a bit. So where do I want to put this thing? I think this wide open space, yeah, it looks good. So 9x9, let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let me lay out the rest. There we go, it's laid out. And then I shall build up the walls. But first, let me place a few torches and find a hill. Let's use this one, because I want to make this look fancy. Okay, place a torch here. It's just a method I use for focusing on exactly the same spot. Okay, right in the middle of this, looking at that. And I'm back. And yeah, the house is finished. It doesn't look very nice. The ladder here was just for getting up on the roof. And I think I'll change it yet a bit more, because I'll replace the floor with marble bricks. As you see, I got me some for this very purpose. So yeah, I'll just do that and be back. Ah, that looks nice, doesn't it? Also, if you do it like this, it uses exactly 3 stacks of stone bricks, which is funny, kind of. Okay, let me just remove my torches here. Oh, and exactly 16 glass blocks and some amount of marble. It should be 49, I think. Yeah, 49, of course. Because on the inside it's 7x7. So now I'll build, or first get me even more stone bricks, then I'll lay out another 9x9 next to it. This will, well actually not a 9x9, a 19x9, which will be along this way I guess, which is going to be my machine room. And then I'm going to lay another, and then I'm going to lay, wait a moment, 29x9 along the back, which will be my storage room. I make it this big because I want to use barrels everywhere. So I'll just find myself a good spot, then lay this out and be back. Oop. There we go. I'll be back. And marble on the floor. Now I'm going to build the next thing to the left. And I'm just going to build myself another little hill to stand on, just so I can show this part better. This is going to go all the way from here to back there. It's going to be my storage room and it's going to be huge. So see you in a second. And there we go, the storage room is also laid out. Now I just have to poke in some holes for the doors. So let me just check how much space was there. 2 blocks. There's 1, 2 blocks of space. Then dig out 3. These are just passageways between the different, let's call them modules. And I've been going through quite a lot of marble. I built a little bit of this. Then I had to go back. I got myself 3 stacks of marble, and this is all that I've got left. Okay, now I'm thinking, do I want a door between those 2 rooms? No, I don't think so actually. It should be fine. Maybe I'll just put another door here, so 2 blocks of space, 1 block where, wait a moment, let me figure this out. Okay, I hadn't thought of it, I just counted from the other side. So I'll leave this block here, of course not all the time, and I need something to aim at when I'm, you know, doing the stills, so that I end up in the same place with the same viewing angle. So I'll just leave it there for now, build this, and then figure out something else for the other room. And I'll be back. No, wait. And I'll be back once I've climbed my little stairs here, and then I'll have built the storage room. And see you in a bit. No, not yet. See you in a bit. Done. Okay, now see you. And here's the storage room. Just to give you some dimensions, just for the roof, I fetched 8 stacks. Yeah, 8 stacks of stone bricks. I've got 5.5 left. So that was 2.5 stacks alone. I also, I think I use maybe nearly 10 stacks total of stone bricks just for this one huge room. And as you can see, I put a lot of skylights in it because, well, I think it looks good. Maybe it doesn't, but yeah. So my project kind of... So, yeah. I'm thinking of having lots of buildings like these next to each other, and then also stacking them vertically because, well, it just works well. I think I'll also make this one into a kind of elevator shaft, but that'll come later. Also, you'll notice this room is 1 block higher than the others. The reason for that is that I'm going to have barrels all along the wall, and then I need tubes to connect up to those so I can send items in and out. And if I want to pull out items, I need to have the tubes below, and if I want to put them in, I need to have the tubes above. So as you notice, this wall is 5 high on the interior. So what I can do is I can put a barrel here. Let's just use torches to symbolize tubes and stone bricks to symbolize barrels. So what I can do is this. Come on. Like that. And then I can have a tube running along the top here with covers around so you don't see it. And the same thing in the floor. And then I can access all the barrels from below because that's where my sorting system is going to be. And yeah, I can do this on both these walls and just put chests on these 2 walls. And yeah, if I had not done this, I would have had to leave out this whole row of barrels, which is I think around 50 barrels less, so quite a bit. And that actually wraps it up for now. I'll build the other room here off camera because I don't really have a good way to find a good angle to record it, and that I think will be the end of this episode. Now off camera I'll build this room, put some barrels and chests in here, and then move all my stuff over. I'm going to leave my farms over there for the moment. But later I move them into their own little 9x9-ish modules. And there's actually mobs spawning already, so I'm going to sleep. And with that, goodbye and see you next episode. So, Just wanted to show you this. My house is done. And oh, the sun is rising, cool. I got trapped in the night because I couldn't sleep because there were monsters. And there are still monsters. Oh well. So I moved all my stuff over here. As you can see, this is how it's going to look, except there's going to be tubes here, which I think I'm going to leave open actually. But I'm just not ready to do that yet, so I'm not going to do it. But instead, I'm just going to show you how I do something against the spiders on my roof. And for that, we're going to use micro blocks from Red Power. We are going to use stone brick because that'll look nice, and we are going to use cover strips because those are really small. So as you see, we can use a ruby, sapphire, green sapphire or diamond handsaw. Now I don't think I want to use up well, actually it'll last forever, and yeah. Okay, so I was saying I didn't want to use my diamonds yet, but in fact those pickaxe handsaws last forever, so I can just do this. So you get 2 of whatever material you're using, 1 stick, and 2 pieces of iron, and craft it up like so. And oops, you actually need 3 sticks, my bad, and you got yourself a diamond handsaw. With this you can cut blocks. And no, not placed blocks, but in your crafting, you know. So first we're going to cut it vertically into slabs, 2 of them. As you can see, it took a bit of damage. Now we're going to cut those into panels, those into covers, and now those into cover strips. And we're going to have to cut more than that, but this will be enough for now. So I'm just going to go up. And I'm also going to close off those edges here. I think I might use no, wait, there is no stone brick wall. Okay, so let's just do this. So let's place it up here. The spiders cannot climb this, but it looks very tiny and it's not conspicuous at all, and it actually looks very nice, I think. Oop, creeper. Bad creeper. What? Oh well. This just marks the other entrance of my mines, because as you can see I tore down that house. For some reason I left a floating block there, but I don't care. So yeah, as you can see, this desert is full of creeper holes, because between this episode and the last I've also been doing a lot of mob hunting. And yeah, creepers blew up. So, since this is boring, I'm going to skip ahead and show you when it's done. And I just spent some time setting up my machines. So, we've got a power supply going on here. This is an igneous extruder. I've given it 1 lava bucket, but it's currently off. This is my old ore setup, same as before. Everything's being output to the back, or at least the final products, or at least they well, oh wait, I haven't actually done this yet. Okay, so this splits the main outputs among the 2 hoppers here, which feed into the powered furnaces, because the speed just fits this way. If I do only 1 furnace, it's too slow. So here we are. I need those to output to the back. So let's just do that. And here I've got 4 aqueous accumulators. I just added 2. I had only 2 before. Now I've got 4 steam engines, 4 aqueous accumulators, an igneous extruder, this stuff. And yeah, I've just I'm just running a pipe to an iron chest over here in my storage room here, where I can pick up all the stuff. And I think I'm also going to put down a sawmill. What does this do? Well, for one, it lets you get more wood from your from your from your logs. You can get more wood, and you can also, you see, kind of revert the crafting of certain blocks. For example, if I go into say note block, this is an example, you know, this is crafted like so. So what I can do is, okay, so there's some other stuff here, and here sawmill, I can revert it to 8 planks and a piece of redstone. Great, this also works with other things. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is just craft this up, and I'm going to show it, since you haven't seen me do it yet. It's really simple. It's an iron axe, machine frame, redstone reception core, and some more stuff. So let me just grab some planks. Oops, I wanted 2. That's my planks. I also need an iron axe. I think I've got some sticks somewhere over here, maybe. No, as a matter of fact, so let's make some more sticks. Okay, and make an iron axe. There we go. Gonna need a conductance coil, a piece of gold, 2 pieces of redstone, another piece of gold, 4 pieces of iron, and 4 pieces of glass. And let's craft it up now. Wood here, axe, and I forgot some copper. So I think what I've got here are the factorization ingots, but I'm not entirely sure, because I had those stored in block form, and yeah, the factorization blocks override the others. So sawmill, here we go. Let's put it down, and I think if I just put iron pipe here, and I need to get myself one, so let me grab the stuff I need and I'll be back. So I'm back. I've got most of the stuff I need, and I decided I'd also give it a hopper, because those are cheap, and if I find out it's actually not necessary, I can keep it and use it somewhere else. So I don't think I've actually shown you how to make one yet. So you need a chest, iron, and I think a stone gear. So let's get that. Put your gear, your chest on top, wrap it in some iron, and you got yourself a hopper. Great. Now place down the sawmill, hopper on top. Say, oops, this is input, everything else is off, and output both slots to the back, and let's just break a wall here and do something like this. Okay, sawmill's here. As you can see, I've got myself some piping. Iron pipe. Get you set, you are set. and go back up. This is a nuisance. I'll have to, or I think I should kind of put another ladder somewhere. Yeah. So I need how many of those? 2 is actually enough. I'll just move this one out as well, just for, you know, consistency. Oop. Okay. Now put my marble back in, and there we go. Fancy floor. And another machine. Plop down. Now as you can see, those are all empty. This is just because I have never powered them. It's a bit of a nuisance to access those, so I'm going to try something. Are there marble stairs? There are not. So I think what I'll do is I'll use marble slabs. Marble brick slabs? Yeah, that'll do, because I do want to be able to, you know, right click on those furnaces in order to do stuff. But I also don't want to get them out of the floor, because then it gets way more complicated to keep this all compact and yet have the thing here split into the hoppers. So what I need is my handsaw, which is in my tool bag. Handsaw. And that's enough actually. Put those down. 1, 2, and oh well, I think I can just generally, you know, lower the floor here. Just once again for consistency's sake. Oops. Yeah, I keep falling down here, but it's no biggie. Well, or it wouldn't be if I could, you know, get back up fast. So I need you, and this, and we can access all our stuff. Cool. This is a sawmill. Everything's set, except this thing is not powered. Oh damn, I forgot that. So let me pop back down. Yeah. So I'm back down. I just want to spare you the run because it's annoying. And I think I actually want to move this pipe so I can fit my conductive pipe, and there we go. This should power all our machines. Now of course this is a very basic power setup. I am going to get a better one in the next episode, where we are going to visit the Nether. And I am just going to grab some coal coke, say half a stack, and split it evenly among those engines. Just turn them all off for now. Oop. Inventory tweaks is a bit derpy sometimes. Okay, get you some coke, you coke. You also get some, and you too. And there we go. And now, just for demonstration purposes, let's just pop, say, half a stack of those in here. Now what we should see should be 6 times that coming out, because that's just what the recipe is. Or at least that's what we'll see once we turn all those engines on. So as you can see, there's a lot of power going through, or rather a lot. Let's just pop those in. Oops, that's why I made a hopper. And it's just going out. The thing with this is you also get sawdust. Here, sawdust. In fact, you get some every time. And this This you can make into compressed sawdust, and this you can smelt into charcoal. So is something showing up in here yet? No, not yet. This is actually the first test I'm doing of this. I'm not testing this because I've already tested it and I know it works. So I'm just testing if the piping works. It should though. So yeah. And you can see the items going through there. And some should be, yes, first ones showed up in here. You can see some sawdust and some fir wood planks. Perfect. So we threw in half a stack, so we should get 3 stacks of planks out of this. So as you can see, this is really good because it lets you get more planks. Now this thing, you could use it to, I think, though it doesn't work with like those mod logs, it should work with say this. See, you can transmute the planks into wood, and theoretically you could just use this to duplicate your wood, but it's easier to just farm it. And with this final test I'm going to conclude it here and really now say goodbye to you. Bye.